Hello and welcome back to another video, and as you would have seen from the title, today is another live pregnancy test, and I don't know if it feels a little bit anticlimactic for me, which I will explain in a minute, but this cycle has been probably one of the strangest cycles I've ever had. Ignore the lawnmower box, my cat plays in that. I ovulated really early. If you watched my ovulation video, you would have seen I ovulated on day like 18, I think it was, which is incredibly early for me, a whole week early in fact. And obviously I was very excited because I have longer cycles, and this meant that my cycle was shorter, which is what we want because then we've got more chances to try within a year. So because my cycle is shorter, every time I film these videos, she wants to come and play. Because my cycle is longer, I have less chances to try and get pregnant in a year. Let me show you her, 1 second. We've got this like scratch post. So if you hear things scratching in the back, it's her, it's fine. I have essentially been spotting since 9 DPO. I only noticed like a tiny little bit of like bloody discharge, I'm gonna say, like it was not like the normal colour. So I thought that was strange, didn't think anything of it. And then 10 DPO, I went to the toilet like later in the evening. I'd been fine all day apart from some cramping, and I wiped and I had quite a lot of pink discharge, something that I haven't really seen before. So I went on Instagram and I was asking you guys, and people questioned whether it was implantation bleeding, and it's one of those things where I think in your head you know that it probably isn't, but you really want to believe it. You really want to believe that it is implantation bleeding. So I thought, well, there's nothing I can do about it now, I'll just have to wait until tomorrow. So today we are 11 days post ovulation. I have a 12-day luteal phase, so my period is due tomorrow. I did do my temperature this morning and it was 36.7, which is still quite high for me, but it has dipped from what it was. The reason I think it's still so high is because we've had like 40-degree weather here, which isn't normal for us. But I'll show you my chart and what it's been looking like recently. So as you can see here, cycle days 7 and 8, we went really high, went up to 37, but then I had a massive drop, and this is where I thought, right, I'm really out of the game here. But apparently this is common for implantation, where it drops and then it starts to go back up. So when people were suggesting implantation, I thought, oh my god, maybe. But then this morning we've had another drop and we're back down to 36.7. So I thought this morning, right, I'll get up, I'll just do a test to put myself out of my misery. And as I went to the toilet this morning, I noticed brown blood, which I haven't had for a really long time. My periods have been really good where I don't have any like spotting before. I just go straight in with my period on the day it's due, and I haven't had this premenstrual spotting for a long time, and I don't think it's a good sign. So I am fully not expecting this pregnancy test to be positive. I have had no pregnancy symptoms. I literally just started with cramping on Monday and today's Wednesday, and it fully feels like period pains. I've not even had sore boobs, which I always get. I just don't feel pregnant. I don't really feel anything, if that makes sense. Sounds so sad, but in terms of pregnancy, I don't feel anything. So I've done a test. I've been talking for 4 minutes, only 5 minutes now, so I'm guessing this is done. I've used a different brand this time. So I'll stop making you wait and let's just have a look at what it says. I don't know why I always get so nervous at this point. I know it's going to be negative. 100%, no doubt. You can see there is no second line at all. So yeah, my suspicions were right. I don't know, part of me when I ovulated early this cycle thought maybe this is the one. you know, maybe I'm gonna have a normal cycle this month. I'm gonna ovulate early. You know, we had sex around ovulation. I got my peak. I thought maybe this would be the one. When I got pregnant last time, again, it was an early ovulation, so I thought I was going to experience a similar thing this month, but yeah, I guess it just wasn't meant to be. I can't get upset because I don't have waterproof mascara on. Yeah, I don't think this will ever get less heartbreaking. I feel like the longer we go on and the more negative tests we get, it's going to get worse. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed, because I'm incredibly disappointed, but we just get back to it, back to tracking, see when I ovulate in August, whether it'll be day 18 again or whether we'll go back to like day 25 or whatever it was. But I really wish it wasn't this difficult, because I feel like it shouldn't be this difficult, but it is. But yeah, I do have a fertility specialist appointment coming up. I got a letter to invite me for a blood test and an ultrasound on the 10th of August. So I guess that will be the start of potentially fertility treatment, which is equally exciting, equally nerve-wracking. I genuinely don't know what to expect. I follow a lot of people who are going through IVF or some kind of fertility treatment, but I always try not to, you know, explore that too deeply before I'm at that point. So we do have that to look forward to, some kind of, you know, support with this. I think the fact that I've been spotting since 9 DPO makes me a little bit concerned about my progesterone, so that's definitely a question that I want to ask, because a baby won't be able to implant if my progesterone is dropping too soon. I did go for an ultrasound last week. That will be my next video. So I'll get the results from that to see whether they found anything during that ultrasound that would suggest maybe why this isn't working. But yeah, another disappointing result. And I really sympathise with anybody else who is going through this, because it is exhausting mentally and emotionally, and all you want to see is those 2 lines. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap the video up here. Thank you so much for watching. I will, in my next video, update you on my ultrasound results, and then we just start tracking ovulation all over again, and we're gonna cross our fingers for a positive result next time. So thank you so much for watching and for all your support. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to see my next videos. Go and follow me over on Instagram, and yeah, I'm sending you all the baby dust if you are also trying for a baby. Bye guys.